Welcome to this first episode of Farmer's Desk. And as we begin our journey into this program, where we will be conducting a social media farmers extension, we want to first define what a farm is. We are going to progress well in our farming activities when we know exactly what a farm is, because as we continue to learn more, especially in knowing what activities happen on a farm, it is important that we understand what really is a farm. So in the world today, there are millions and millions of farmers who have been engaged in farming, who have left farming and who are still doing farming, and those that are contemplating to become farmers. Yet very few of them can truly define what a farm is. So basically, a farm is a piece of land where you grow crops and raise animals or livestock. So a piece of land where you raise animals and grow crops for your own consumption, the consumption of your community, or for sale to make money. So that is a simple definition of a farm. But then we need to expand it further. According to Dr. Mpenga Kawundi, a farm is a value creating space, or a space where you create your value. So let's try to expand this definition. So what it means is that when you have a piece of land, you use it to create value. And this value can be in form of material or cash. So here is an example. When you have one seed of maize, that is just a grain of maize you plant on a piece of land, would be 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters. So when you harvest, you will have a cob. So in other words, you have raised seeds of maize into a cob. So you've created a higher value out of a smaller value. Maybe that grain of maize was just worth 1 kwacha, but because it's now a cob, it's worth 100 kwacha. So you've used that space, the 30 by 30, to create a higher value. So that is what a farm is. Another example is where you buy a piece of land, maybe 5 hectares, and then you put in 3 animals, 1 male and 2 females. And the value of that land is probably 100 kwacha or 1,000 kwacha or whatever. And then when your animals begin to multiply from 3 to 6, probably from to 8 to 10, it means the value has grown. So when you add the value of the piece of land and the value of your products, which are now animals, it has gone up. And you've been able to create this value because you have this piece of land which you call a farm. So a clear definition would be a farm is a piece of land where you create value through the production of crops and livestock. When we go back in history, you find that human beings have been farming for a long time, as far as we can remember. And basically, the main aim of farming is to produce food for our own consumption, the consumption of our animals, as well as for processing into other products. So what is key here is to understand that a farm, it's not just for producing crops, it's not just for producing livestock, but it has to be a piece of land where you are creating and growing value. It is critical that you understand this point. So do not just stick yourself to knowing that a farm is where you just grow crops and raise animals. Let it stick in your mind that you have to create and grow value progressively, of course. So once you understand that, you find that as you plan your farming activities, you will be planning with a clear vision. And as you continue on your journey, you will be looking at the value which we have created. And this value can be positive and negative. So negative value is where after working for 1 year, for example, you evaluate or you quantify the amount of your effort and input on that piece of land, and you find that your end value is less than what you started with. That means your value has gone into negative. So the aim of every farmer is that you must grow your value higher and higher so that you remain in the positive. And in case you find yourself creating negative value, it is important that you go back to your drawing board and see where you went wrong and begin to adjust and make a turnaround in order that you may shift from negative to the positive side of the equation. So, as a farmer, it is very important that you understand what a farm is. And in conclusion, you who is the owner of that piece of land, or even if it is not yours but you have rented it or you have leased it, you are a farmer. And the people who work on that land whom you have engaged are not called farmers. No, they are called farm workers. So in the next episode of Farmer's Desk, we are going to look at different types of farms. Okay, so it is important that you don't miss this next episode, because then you'll be able to know which category are you as a farmer. Are you a small scale farmer? Are you an emergent farmer? Are you a commercial farmer? So this is what we'll look at in our next episode of Farmer's Desk. So please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Tell your customers about it, because this platform is not just for you as a farmer, but it's for everyone to learn and engage. Mind you, extension services are not widely available, but through this platform, you're going to gain a lot of knowledge through interaction. So you're free to comment or leave your message or contact us by whatever means, either WhatsApp or through this YouTube or through our Facebook page. So we would like to hear from you. As of now, it's bye-bye from Farmer's Desk.